The game that Dig Dog reminds us of most is Downwell. It shares a two-tone colour palette with Ajiro Fumoto's masterful action game, and is also a thoughtfully simplified take on Spelunky's roguelike platformer majesty. There's also a smattering of Dig Dug in there because, look at the title, of course there is. Like in Namco's classic arcade game, your canine protagonist's defining ability is digging. You're presented with a basic set of platforming controls, left, right, and jump, and a long press of the latter will send your dog down into the dirt. Tapping the button will add a little urgency to proceedings, while walking into said dirt will see you digging through it from the side. Hitting jump in a direction in mid-air will initiate a sideways dash attack. With all that sorted, you can set off through a succession of randomly generated levels, each with the goal of locating and touching the buried bone somewhere near the bottom. Pretty soon, you'll start encountering enemies, from flappy bats to deadly spike-headed crawlers. You might also encounter a shopkeeper who will sell you a new ability. Like we said, it's all very Downwell Spelunky, which forces us to admit that Dig Dog is not as good as either game. But it is a fair amount of fun in its own right. The levels don't have a great deal of variation beyond the palette swaps and the additional obstructions, but the process of plotting a route downwards, around impassable blocks, enemy-filled caves, and perilous drops is a constantly fascinating one. It's also really hard. You only get 2 lives in Dig Dog, and it can be extremely difficult to deal with the enemies in the confined environments of the game, particularly when they come at you from above. It's also tough because the controls seem just a tad overloaded when you're put under pressure. Generally speaking, it all feels tight and responsive, but it occasionally feels like Dig Dog could use a second button. Though this would obviously add extra potential for error on a touchscreen device, and precision really is everything here. Dig Dog isn't quite up to the level of Downwell then, but it is a fun, zippy roguelike platformer with a cute premise that belies its high difficulty. It's got its own ideas, and we dug them. This video is made by AppSpy in association with Creature Quest, a game where RPG meets strategy in a quest for creatures from VC Mobile Entertainment. It's available for free on iPhone, iPad, and Android devices right now.